Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here once again as it's the Dirt Clash Super Street Series live from Federated Auto Parts Raceway, Pevely, Missouri, as these drivers get ready to rock and roll here from I-55. We're going to get ready for another night of wicked racing action. Welcome in as these cars get ready to rock and roll all out here on the racetrack, looking very good. Looking ready to rock and roll here, man. A lot of fast cars, a lot of good drivers once again in the field here. Like another good night of racing action for all of us here in the grandstands. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to be jumping up into the broadcast booth here in a few more moments. We're going to be pulling one of these drivers up here for a quick pre-race interview, get their thoughts and feelings here about how this is going to go tonight, how these drivers are going to handle as they get ready to jump out onto the racetrack for another night of racing action. Welcome in and get ready for some fun here as we're going to put on a show here for you. We're going to put on an absolute show for you here tonight in this one. Hopefully, these guys are going to be putting on a wild race, man. We know that these guys are always out there putting everything on the line. They're never backing down. They're always giving it their absolute best out there on the racetrack. Yo, Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson coming in with that heart reaction. Brycey Bear coming in with the heart reaction as well and the share. Yo, Lamar, Mr. Jordan coming in showing the love. What is good, Jordan? What is good, Bryce? How you doing, Mama Bear? Good to see you as always. Coming in showing the love. Yo, Daryl Larson, what is good, Daryl? How you doing, my boy? Daryl Larson. How you doing, Daryl? How you doing, my boy? How you doing tonight, homie? Woo! All right, chat. Oh, baby, let's go. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. You came here for a show. Well, here you go. Man, these guys are going to put on a wicked show. Just woke up? You just woke up, Bryce? What the? It's like 8 o'clock, homie. It's like 8 o'clock. What do you mean you just woke up? You just woke up. Hello, my boy. Hello, Susie. How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Yo, Kevin Odelsky. What is good, Odell? What is good, my boy? What is good, Odelsky? How you doing? Hi, Dad. Hey, what's up, boy? What's up, my boy? What's up, Odell? Yo, Chad Pooterbo coming in, smashing that like as well. What is good, Chad? Chad coming in, showing the love. What is good, homie? How you doing, Chad? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump up here, and we're going to pull one of these drivers in for a little pre-race interview here. Let me see who we got here. Let's go with Wade Burris here. I don't think he's out on the racetrack, but we're going to pull Wade up into the broadcast booth for a little pre-race interview. Hey, Wade, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Aaron?
Not too bad, Wade, my boy. A big night ahead of you here. A lot of fast cars once again in a very, small, slick, tight racetrack here, man. What's the game plan going into tonight?
Just try to be smooth. Smooth here is fast, and try to guess which line's going to be the fastest. It's either going to be high or low.
Absolutely, man. This track
problem is guessing right.
Yes, exactly. This track is always going to be changing. We're always going to see it moving around from, high side to the bottom side. We'll see a lot, probably right through the end of it. We're going to be going right through the middle of it. So how much does throttle control really come into play here as you guys are trying to work your way, through the high side to the bottom side and around the racetrack? How do you got to really, feather it around this racetrack to, keep up with the track conditions and keeping that car fast?
You got to be perfect on your getting out of the throttle, and then you got to roll ever so slightly back into it. That is the absolute key to being smooth here.
Absolutely, Wade. Well, we already have a few of your fans up here in the chat. We see Blake Parsons saying that he thinks you're going to win tonight. He thinks you're going to be able to get it done. He says that 98 ride's going to be super fast, and you're going to be parking it down here in Victory Lane.
That's what we're shooting for.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Wade, good luck. Have fun. At least have fun out there, man. Anything can happen, and hopefully we'll talk to you here after our feature event, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth and maybe down here in Victory Lane.
All right, that would be great.
Beauty. Whew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Wade jumping in here. A little pre-race interview. Kevin Odelski coming in with the 200-star dono. Let's go, Odell. Let's go, my boy. Are you kidding me? Let's go, homie. Coming in showing the love. You're crazy. You're crazy, my boy. Coming in with the 200-star dono. Much love, homie. Let's get some hashtag Odell's up in the chat here, okay? Let's get some hashtag Odell's up in the chat for Mr. Kevin Odelski and Skylar Pruitt. Mr. Pruitt coming in as well with the 96 stars. Skylar, my boy Skylar coming in showing the love. Skylar coming in with the 96-star dono as well, coming in smashing that like on the stream. Blake Parsons coming in with that like as well. What is good, Blake? How you doing, my boy? Man, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. That's why you never answered me. Oh, because we took a nap after a long day of work. And you know what? Those naps are 100% needed all the time. Always need those naps. You always need those naps, homie. So you know what? I feel you. I'm honestly always trying to nap because that's pretty much my my sleep schedule is naps here and there throughout the day. You know, an hour here, half an hour there, a little bit there. You know, it's kind of just sporadically all over the place is when we get out there for some naps. As these drivers are jumping out onto the racetrack here for qualifying, as they're gonna jump out here and they're gonna be getting ready. Can't reset the track. Boo! I know, right? I know. They reset it, and I mean, hey, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, it's going to make things interesting, definitely. I feel like we only got 16, 17 cars here in the field. So, you know, it's going to still burn away fairly quickly. We got a lot of laps ahead of us. We got a lot of, so we got our qualifying and heat races and everything else. It's going to get slick. It's going to get slick, but it's going to get slick quite a bit later on. I feel like the last 20 laps, 25 laps is going to be really, really slick out there, and it's going to be really challenging for a lot of these drivers. So that's going to be the fun part. Yo, Dad, my father, Ben Bebo, coming in, showing the love, smashing the like on the stream, says hello, says Isabel and Violet. Say hi, Isabel, my niece, and Violet, my niece as well. Hi, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having yourselves a wonderful night hanging out with, Grandma, Nana and Papa. As we're going to get ready here for the start of our our feature events here. Our heat race is about to get underway as we're trying to make sure our audio is all good for these street stocks out here on the racetrack, hoping that everyone can get a good listen on those. But right now, it's the 42 ride of Nathan Tripod with the quick time out there on the racetrack. We see the big T machine here, Dustin Benton out there on the racetrack. Dustin gonna be looking to try to put down a quick time right now. Jake Daniels out there as well. Dustin gonna slide into position number 4 here. We'll have to see how Jake Daniels in the 98 lines up. And we see the 19 machine of Jamie Massey out here. Massey always so fast in these dirt street stocks. We'll have to see where he can jump out onto the racetrack here and where he can end up on this timesheet. Massey's gonna be looking for a big run here to get out in front of Nathan Tripod. Tripod currently right now with that quick time here in qualifying. Jamie actually in the 19th position, so not the run I think the 19 machine wanted to see. And Revis still out there. Jake Daniels just getting done his qualifying efforts. He's going to go across the start-finish line. Looks like we're still waiting for Jeremy Akins possibly to get in his qualifying lap as, man, Nathan Tripod with a heater of a lap time, the only driver in the 14-second bracket. So Nathan Tripod right now with the quick time here in qualifying, setting himself up for a good start to the evening here. That's what's up right there. Yo, Bandit in the Snowman. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Bandit? How you doing, my boy? How you doing? Coming in, showing the love. Yo, Jim Revis, Sabrina Bradley, my sister, coming in, showing the love, smashing the heart reaction as well. Rob Massey, Cody Olson coming in, showing the love. Reed Sanders, my boy Reed, coming in, smashing the heart reaction and the share as well. Sabrina, hi. What's good, my sister? What's good, my sister? How you doing? Hopefully my family's doing well. Got my dad and my sister up in the chat. That's what's up right there. That's what's up right there. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. And the old fam jam up in the chat. That's what's up right there. Yo, Lugnut Lucy coming in, cheered on Tripod. Go Tripod. Tripod with the quick time there in qualifying, man. A great run and a great race, or a great qualifying run, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. What's up with the showstopper tonight? Unlike him to be slow? I know. I think it's maybe just the track resetting. Might have caught him off guard there, Rob. It might have just caught him off guard, homie. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 about to get underway. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 42 machine. That is the 42 of Nathan Tripod. To his outside in the big D machine, that is the 34 ride of Dustin Benton. Starting in position number 3 in the inside of row number 2, that's the 44 ride of Justin Hopkins. Into his outside in the 720 machine, that is Jackie Whaley. Bringing up the final row of cars here in heat race number 1. You see the 98 right of Wade Burris. We talked to him here pre-race. And to his outside in the 98X, that is Jake Daniels. 6 cars getting ready to go. Green flag racing here from Federated Auto Parts Raceway as the green flag quickly in the air, side by side, down the backstretch. The 42 ride of Nathan Tripod trying to find a way to get around the 34, but the 34 with a good run right down through the middle of the racetrack, and it's going to be that throttle down Motorsports Precision Auto Bodies number 34 leading lap number 1. As Dustin Benton out in front using that middle lane to jump up and around Nathan Trepo. As Trepo, I'm trying to get his name right. He told me last week that it's not Tripod, even though that's the way it's spelled. It's Trepo, I do believe. As Trepo sliding back into position number 2, but he's hanging right there with Dustin Benton. It's Benton right there in that top spot. See Jackie Whaley there in 3rd, having a great run as Justin Hopkins still in position number 4 in the 444 ride. And here comes Jake Daniels. Jake Daniels in that 98X ride, finally getting around the other 98 here in heat race number 1 as he's unfortunately sliding back here. Wade Burris not having the run he wanted here in this in this heat race effort. That WB graphics ride sliding back here into that 6th position as Dustin Benton continues to lead the way here. Benton out in front, trying to pick up this checkered flag in heat race number 1. Benton halfway in, halfway to go here as that throttle down Motorsports number 34 ride, trying to pick up heat race win number 1, trying to set him up for a good starting spot here in our A main feature event as Nathan Tripo right there in position number 2. Trepo right there in 2nd. Jackie Whaley still holding on to 3rd, but Justin Hopkins right there within striking distances. We're going to get 2 more laps left to go. 2 more laps around Federated Auto Parts Raceway. And you can see this track already starting to slick off just a little bit here through the middle of the corners as we're going to see that white flag fly. 1 more time around for the Precision Auto Bodies. Big D Landscaping number 34. Down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's all Dustin Benton here in heat race number 1. Nathan Trepo there in 2nd. Jackie Whaley, Justin Hopkins. We saw Wade Burris and the 98 ride of Jake Daniels rounding out the field there in heat race number 1. As we're going to get ready for our 2nd heat race of the evening as these drivers are going to get loaded up and ready to go back to battle here. Starting on the pole in the 71H machine, that is William Hargraves. And to his outside in the DWR iRacing iFlag Papa Mike Promotions number 20P, that is Chad Puderbo. Starting inside a row number 2 in the 84 ride, it's that Next Level Racing Elite Performance Industries Apex Designs. It's the NH Lens ride of the 84 of Bryce Dickinson. To his outside in the 05 ride, that is Josh Loon. And starting inside a row number 3 in the 13 machine, that is Cody McCoy. Into his outside in the 57 ride, that is Jeremy Akins. So 6 more drivers getting ready to go to battle here in heat race number 2 here as Hargraves and Pooterbo are going to drive us down here to the green flag in heat race number 2. Your mom has purple with her? My mom has purple with her. Who is purple? What the fuck? Purple, Dad? When she slicks off, I'll be good. Find you a good spot to watch. Absolutely, Jamie. Brycey Bear, Susie cheering on Brycey Bear here in heat race number 2 as right now William Hargraves, the car with the command here, is quickly the 71H ride out in front and trying to stretch his lead now over that DWR number 20P as Hargraves continues to lead the way. Bryce Dickinson going to jump right there into third as he's going to hold on to that third spot. Basically right where they start is right where they run right now. A little single file out here. So it looks like these guys are just trying to get this heat race in. Trying to get them going here as see the 05 ride of Josh Bloom get up into the outside wall just a little bit there as here comes Bryce Dickinson trying to reel in Chad Pooterbo as Pooterbo got up into the back bumper there. A little bit of our race leader really sent it in deep. Gets into the wall there just ever so slightly. Deep Bryce run a little bit lower. Some contact between the 20P and the 84. Bryce Dickinson down to the inside and gets right into that door of Chad Pooterbo. Pooterbo and Dickinson going to continue on rolling here as that's going to open up the door for that 71H of Hargraves to get out front here even more as he stretched out to about a 9/10 of a second lead now over that 20P machine. Pooterbo trying to track him back down here in position number 2. He's still got the 84 ride up Bryce Dickinson right there on his back bumper as Bryce trying to find a way to get around this 20P machine. We're going to have 3 more laps left to go here. So this heat race going by very quickly as these guys pretty much single file right from the drop of the green flag, laying down some good lap times. Hargraves still out in front here. Going to see 2 more laps left to go here in heat race number 2. Now Bryce Dickinson down low on the 20P ride. The 84 is going to slide up in front of him here. Bryce Dickinson's going to jump up and take that second spot away from Chad Pooterbo. As Pooterbo slides back to third, we see that white flag flying one more time down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's all William Hargraves here in heat race number 2. As Hargraves in that Viv's Liquor Wild Bills race design number 71 picks up the checkered flag here in heat race number 2. We saw Bryce Dickinson, Chad Pooterbo, and everybody else there in that one. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 out onto the racetrack. Looks like we got 5 more drivers ready to go to battle here in this one. And starting on the pole in the 777 machine, the 777, that is John Quill Jr. in that Quill Racing. Cocky Floyd Consulting, House of Speed, number 777 ride. Going to start here on the pole to his outside in the iRacing I-Flag. Papa Mike Promotions, number 57 ride. That is Jim Revis. Starting in position number 3 is the showstopper, the NH Lens, Papa Mike Promotions, number 19 of Jamie Massey. To his outside in the 10 ride is the DWR number 10 machine of Lon Franks. Bringing up the rear of the field in the Cocky Floyd Consulting number 7 machine, that is Seth Castle. There's 5 drivers getting ready to go to battle here in heat race number 3. John Quill Jr. going to take us down to the green flag here as that pace truck makes a hard left-hand turn. We're going to set them back loose here at Federated Auto Parts Raceway. A good run down through corner number 1 and 2 for John Quill as he quickly jumps up and clears that 57 run. You see the showstopper of Jamie Massey trying to follow him right on through as side by side right behind our leader. They're staying right there with him. You see Massey trying to clear that 57 run. He's finally going to jump up there and get around Jim Revis as Revis slides back into third here as Jamie Massey quickly right on the back bumper here of our race leader. So John Quill Jr. trying to hold off the hard-charging number 19 ride as Massey trying to find a way to get around him. Massey was saying that he's going to be a lot faster in the slick. It's starting to get a little bit slicker out there. It may open up a lane or two for that 19 ride. We may see him get a little bit of something here figured out in this heat race, as he's definitely going to be a threat and definitely be a car to not mess with here in this A-main feature event, as John Quill Jr. has a rear view mirror just absolutely full there of that NH lens, that white and pink front bumper there all over the back bumper of that 777 ride, as Quill continues to try to hold him off. Jim Revis there in third has his teammate Lon Frank right there behind him in position number 4, and then you see Seth Castle there in position number 5, as we got 5 very, very fast race cars out here in this one. But right now it's the Quill Racing number 777 ride who's out in front, but he saw that front bumper getting right there onto the back bumper, as Jamie Massey trying to open up the door, trying to find some way to get around this 777 ride of John Quill Jr. as Quill continues to lead the way. Massey now says, you know what, I may try the outside. Gets into the bumper again, a little bit of contact. The 777 ride's gonna go around John Quill Jr. After getting a little bit of a bump there, gets loose. The rear tires lose traction. He's going to go around and he's going to take it right down pit side. That's going to forfeit the lead now to Jamie Massey, as Massey out in front here is going to see the white flag fly one more time around. Jim Revis right there in second. Lon Franks in third. See the 7 ride of Seth Castle trying to get around the 10 machine, but down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4, it's going to be Jamie Massey picking up heat race win number 3. Jim Revis, Lon Frank, Seth Castle, and a heartbreaker for John Quill Jr. as he gets that little bit of a bumper right through the slick stuff, loses that rear end, the traction goes away. That car unfortunately just did not want to turn back to the right hand side, just continued to drift down the racetrack, got into that inside wall. Rear end kind of bounced off of it, spun him around a quick little 180, and unfortunately that point it's all over. With that few amount of laps left, he takes it right off the racetrack, as there was no recovering from that one, as all these drivers are going to jump out onto the racetrack here for a little pre-race practice here. They're going to make sure their cars are locked, set, and ready. They're going to make sure that their cars are ready to rock and roll here. So they're going to get ready to put on an absolute show for us. They're going to get ready to put on an absolute show for us here in this one. They get ready. We're going to get a quick break up here in the chat, as we're going to see the sights and sounds here quickly of Federated Auto Parts Raceway, as these guys are about to put on one heck of a show, one wicked race here for us in this one. Yo, what's up, Caleb? What's good, my boy? What is good, Mr. Ramsey? How you doing? Yeah, Daddy, what is good, Peggy? How's it going, Peggy? How you doing, Miss Hargrave? Coming and showing the love. Johnny Nolan smashing the like on the stream. Brandon Garrett coming in, smashing the like as well. Caleb Ramsey with the like. Peggy Hargraves Clark coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are just tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that god hacking subscribe button as we continue to build over on YouTube Gaming as well. Smash that subscribe button. If you're watching over on Kick, make sure you hit that follow button as well, as we continue to grow on all channels here, all over place, man. Peacemaker Gaming everywhere out there, man. We're on everything, and we're continuing to just keep on pushing out the content and continue to put on some wicked shows and awesome content for each and every one of you. Says we're gonna get ready for our A main feature event here in just a few more moments.
up in the building, killing it. They thought I wouldn't. 0 to 100, baby, I'm dripping in diamonds. This goes in my eyes, it's special. Climb up to my level, wanna see the view. Can you do it like that? Kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like. Do it like that, kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like. Do it like that, kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like that. Like that, like that. Do it like that, do it like that.
Let's go!
Like that, like that. Do it like that, do it like that, that. Tell me you're a winner without time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you came here for a show. Well, here you go, as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here with our A-Main feature event. As it's about to get underway, things are about to get deadly out here on the racetrack as these drivers load into the sim. We're going to get ready here for our starting lineup, our A-Main feature event about to get underway. Flying Divine, what is good? What is good, Mr. Divine? What is good? My boy says, I got money on Massey for sure. Ty Dickinson coming in, showing the love. Let's go, Brycey Bear, DWR, and Massey. Let's go, baby. Showstopper, says Craig. Showstopper, let's go. Charlie puts her odds on the 71H. Go, Daddy. She's cheering on. She's cheering me on, kid. Let's go. That's what we like to see right there. We like to see Charlie cheering on her dad. Good luck, William. Go. Now go have some fun. Absolutely, Viv. Absolutely, my girl. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in here for the Dirt Clash Super Street Series as we're going to get ready here to go green flag racing. Starting on the pole, you see Dustin Benton to his outside in the 71H. That is William Hargraves. Nathan Treatpo there in third with Bryce Dickinson. Jackie Whaley, Jim Revis, Lon Franks, Chad Puderbo, Justin Hopkins, Josh Loon rounding out our top 10. Seth Castle, Jake Daniels, John Quill Jr., Cody McCoy, Jeremy Akins, Wade Burris, and Jamie Massey rounding out the field as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation. The green flag in the air as they're already 2-3 wide. Back there behind them, Jamie Massey getting the EOL to start this one. Starting at the rear of the field here, we're going to have to keep an eye on this 19 ride starting all the way at the back here, trying to work himself closer and closer to the front. He's got a lot of fast cars to be able to jump up and pass as Dustin Benton's out in front early on in this one. William Hargraves right there in second. He's going to go up to the extreme high side, looking for a big run here down the back straightaway. Bryce Dickinson right there in position number 3 as Dickinson there in that third spot. Then we see Nathan Trepo there in position number 4. Jackie Whaley there in 5th as you see a pair of those DWR rides in position number 5 or 6 and 7. That's Jim Revis and Lon Franks. You see Chad Putterbo right there in position number 8 as well as Puderbo in position number 8. Justin Hopkins and Josh Loon holding on to 9th and 10th. Seth Castle, Jake Daniels, Wade Burris in this 777 ride right there side by side and trying to split them, go right down the middle. You see that 19 ride of Jamie Massey trying to work himself through this traffic. Not a lot of room to navigate back there as the 19 ride struggling to try to find some holes here to be able to jump up and get around these drivers as he's got a lot of fast cars absolutely surrounding him out there on the racetrack. Some contact right there in front of him as these drivers are all over each other back here, continuously beating and banging and battling all around this racetrack. But out in front, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a slide jump. No, the 71H can't make the pass as Dustin Benton goes way up the racetrack. Hargraves to the inside trying to take that lead away, but Dustin Benton's going to hold on to position number 1. Hargraves going to get right back to his rear bumper here. Hargraves going to look for another big run, another bit of a momentum swing to try and get up and around this 34 ride. A great run though by Bryce Dickinson, hanging right there with him as we're going to see the caution flag fly. Our first caution flag of the evening is going to come out. So we're going to take a look back and see what happens. Looks like maybe the 44 ride of Justin Hopkins. Fortunately here, looks like Hopkins going to go around. Let me see if we can get a different angle of this one. There's that 44 ride. Looks like he just tries to come up the racetrack. Unfortunately, Seth Castle is there. Castle up the racetrack with him, and unfortunately that 5-6 graphics Quill Racing ride, the on-track machine of Hopkins, is going to go around, pointed in the wrong direction. And that's going to bring out our first caution flag of the evening here. And it's hard racing, and Hopkins just trying to close the door, and unfortunately 7 ride had his nose in there. Didn't have enough time to get onto the binders there. They make that contact. They both go up into the outside wall. And unfortunately, Hopkins is going to go around for our first caution flag of the night, as we're going to get him stacked back up. We're going to get him re-racked and ready to go back to green flag racing. Right now, it's that Precision Auto Bodies number 34 ride of Dustin Benton out in front, continuing to lead the way here. But man, oh man, oh man, that 71H ride has been all over his back bumper. The lights are turned off, our official iRacing pace truck. He's going to make the hard left-hand turn back down pit side, and we're going to go back to green flag racing here in the DCSSS. As quickly, a great jump here for Dustin Benton as he's way up on the high side, looking for these big runs. Here comes Hargraves. Hargraves trying to track him down right in his rear view mirror, man. He is not going away from that 34 ride. He's going to try to hang right there with him, trying some different lanes up on the high side, down the bottom side. He's going to get a good run there through 1 and 2. Taking a good look to the inside, but he's going to pull right up to the rear bumper here through corner 3 and 4. Benton's going to get a good drive off, though. Hargrave's going to stick right there with him, as Bryce Dickinson's going to stay right there in position number 3. Jackie Whaley now up into 4th. Lon Franks there into 5th. That's see Tripo, unfortunately here for Nathan Tripo, kind of stuck running the middle side of the racetrack there on that restart. He's going to slide back into the 6th position. He's got Jim Revis right there behind him. We see Seth Castle trying to work himself up through the field here as he's around the 20P ride. And here comes the showstopper. Jamie Massey now up into the top 10. Jamie Massey up into position number 9, and he's looking very, very fine here as that 19 ride quickly trying to find his way up towards the front of the field as he's continuing to run that bottom, the middle side of the racetrack here, sticking true to this middle side as you see everyone else up there on that outside wall getting quite a bit of damage. Some contact between Massey and Seth Castle. Castle almost goes around there, somehow hangs onto it. There's some pretty good contact between him and Jamie Massey, but side by side at the front of the field, some contact. Here comes Hargraves. Here comes Bryce Dickinson right through the middle. He's going to split them as they're 3 wide at the front of the field. 3 wide at the front as Bryce Dickinson right there now poking his nose into the hunt at the front here. Jackie Whaley right there as well. Lon Franks trying to poke his nose into this battle. He's going to take a look down low on the 720 ride. It's the 71H of William Hargraves, unfortunately going to give up position number 2. That's going to open the door here for Bryce Dickinson to try to find something to get up and around that 34 ride of Dustin Benton. You see Benton with a little bit of heavy front left damage there on that ride as he take a look at that front left side there. Right in that front tire. Little bit of damage after a little bit of contact there between him and Hargraves. So you're going to have to wait and wonder, see if that's going to affect that ride, if that's going to affect the handling. That may slowly but surely start to slow him down as you see Lon Franks go for the big slide job there on Jackie Whaley, as Whaley going to slide back into position number 5 as the 10 ride of Lon Franks working his way up towards the front. Showstopper Jamie Massey still trying to find a way around this 7 ride as they're closing in on the rest of the field as the 42 machine of Tripo quickly going to jump up. He's going to slide back into the top 5 as he works himself around the 720 of Jackie Whaley, as Whaley sliding back here as Dustin Benton continues to lead the way, but Bryce Dickinson all over his back bumper. Bryce up to the high side, looking for a big run right here, looking for some big momentum, sticking right there to that rear bumper of the 34 machine as we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming side-by-side here as we're going to go and crank it up here. So ladies and gentlemen, we're halfway in and halfway to go. Crank it up and cheer these drivers on. gentlemen, as we get 10 more laps left to go here in this one. See Jamie Massey all over Treepo's back bumper here as Massey's trying to jump up inside the top 5. That 19 ride is up into that 6th position. But the laps are counting down as we got 9 more laps left to go here. 9 more laps around this racetrack as these drivers continue to duke it out in front. It continues to be that 34 machine, the Big D, full throttle motorsports bride of Dustin Benton as Benton out in front. Hargraves in second in a late race caution flag. The caution flag coming out late in this one, and we're going to stack them back up. We're going to re-rack them. Oh, man, that may have been the break that Jamie Massey needed right there, as Massey up into position number 6 is going to see that late race caution flag. It's the last thing Dustin Benton wanted to see. We'll take a look and see what brought out our second caution flag of the evening, as we've only had 2 caution flags up to this point. It looks like maybe Hopkins, Cody McCoy might have had a little bit of something in this one, as well as the 13 ride is going to lose it there in the slick stuff a little bit. Tries to pull it into the infield here, but gets stopped there on the racetrack. Fortunately, that's going to pull the caution flag out. I do believe we saw Justin Hopkins have some issues here as well. Let me see here. Let's see what happened here to Justin Hopkins. We'll take a little look back here. The 44 ride kind of loses it there in the slick as well. Tries to take it down, goes down pit side as well. So a tough break there for the on-track Will Racing number 44 ride, as takes that machine down pit side as well. We also saw Seth Castle and Josh Loon unfortunately lose connection, as well as we're going to stack all these drivers back up, and we're going to go back to green flag racing. Green flag back out in the air here. 7 more laps left to go. Single file restart here, so it's a good break for Dustin Benton, as he's going to try to hold these guys off, but he's going to have a lot of hard-charging drivers nipping right there at his heels. William Hargraves in second, trying to hold off Bryce Dickinson, as Brycey Bear trying to find himself up in position number 2 here. Close to the end of this one. Bryce trying to look very good, trying to get up there and take that second spot away, as Hargraves going to stay right there in that second spot, as he's going to hold off that hard-charging number 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson, as we get 5 more laps left to go. 4 more, this time by the start-finish line. Dustin Benton trying to pick up yet again another checkered flag. Bryce Dickinson trying to hold on to that 3rd spot, trying to jump up here for a post-race interview and trying to hold on to that final podium position. Lon Franks right there on his back bumper. Nathan Trepo having a great run, as Trepo right there in position number 5, continuing to hold off Jamie Massey, as Massey's been all over his back bumper here. 3 more laps left to go. 2 more this time by, as laps have clicked off here. All that 34 car wants to see now is that white flag fly. The last thing he'd want to see is a caution flag, as he's out to about a 7/10 of a second lead now over William Hargraves down at a corner number 4. The white flag is in the air. The next flag is going to end it. Dustin Benton down through corner number 1 and out of corner number 2. He's going to lead him down the backstretch one more time, down into corner number 3 and through corner number 4, and it's going to be all Dustin Benton here in this one, picking up the checkered flag at Federated Auto Parts Raceway here in the Dirt Street Stock Series. Another wicked run here in the Dirt Clash Super Street Series, as Dustin Benton picking up the checkered flag once again. A great run there by the Dirt Panda number 71H of William Hargraves, as he comes home in position number 2. And then you see that Papa Mike Promotions, Elite Performance Industries, and H-Lens number 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson coming home in position number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see those checkered flags fly. Give it up here for all these drivers, as man, oh man, oh man, what a run and what a race here. Right from the drop of the green flag, right down here to the finish. These guys put on a heck of a show, and Dustin Benton coming home here with that checkered flag, man. What a run and what a race. 2 caution flags, 2 quick, easy caution flags, man. That was wicked. That was a heck of a race. Wow, what a good race. You know it, Mama Bear. You know it, Mama Bear, coming and showing the love. Ty says, good run, Brycey Bear. Brycey Bear with a great run right there. Papa Mike coming in with the love with the checkered flag. Susie's with the checkered flag. Good racing, says Lamar. Absolutely. Good work, good run right there, says Flying Divine. How you doing, Divine? How you doing, my boy? How you doing, homie? Last to first, calling it now. Hey, he made a great run, man. Massey made a great run. It was just hard to pass it there, man. There's a ton of fast cars. There's a ton of fast cars out there for them to be able to try to work themselves up into that, up into the top 5 even is a heck of a hard thing to do, man. That's absolutely insane. Bandit and the Snowman says, go Aaron's fam. Way to represent Aaron. Absolutely. We love to see the family up in the chat. Nikki coming in, showing the love as well over there on YouTube. Man, it says, this is gonna be good. Yo, I love Mountain Dew. What is good, Mountain Dew? What is good, my boy, coming in, showing the love. Bandit says, great race, guys. Yeah, man, that was a heck of a race, a heck of a run, man. A good run there from Treepo as well. I mean, a solid top 5 out of the 42 ride. A very good run for him out there on the racetrack as well. If you guys are just tuning in over on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button over there and hit that subscribe button as we continue to build more and more and more over there on YouTube Gaming. Become part of the Peacemaker family, become part of the Peacemaker crew, and smash that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that gosh heckin' follow button as well as we continue to grow over there. And if you're watching over on Kick, make sure you hit that follow button as we're working on that 75 followers over there as well, as we're going to get ready to pull our race winner, Dustin Benton, up into the broadcast booth here in a couple more seconds. Papa Mike coming in, smashing that like. Lonnie Gear coming in with the like and the share as well. Saw the last 5 laps. Brycey Bear didn't tell me. Oh, Brycey Bear, what in the world? You're supposed to tell the old man when you're racing. Come on now. Blocked, and blocked again. Yeah, that was it's a tough one, Massey. That's a tough one, man. To work your way all the way from the back there with so many cars out there. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I mean, really, for the most part, a single lane racetrack. It's hard to find those runs and those lanes to be able to jump up and get around there. That's a tough one for you, man. You kind of got held up there. It looked like you were very, very fast. You worked your way through that traffic. That was a lot of fun. Dude was blocking you so bad. He wasn't facing forward. He was looking towards you. Hey, it is what it is, man. That's racing. It happens sometimes. It happens. Hell, iRacing can take mirrors out of these cars. I mean, that's something that we all got to deal with, unfortunately. An unfortunate break. I mean, sometimes it goes the other way as well. Sometimes you can use that mirror to help yourself out or whatever else. Some people use them, some people don't. Treepo coming in. Oh, baby. Treepo, unfortunately, is not coming in for a post-race interview. Fortunately, 5th spot, just a little bit outside of it, as we're going to get ready to pull our A-main feature winner up here into the broadcast booth. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up here. Let's see those congratulations. Let's see those... let's see those checkered flags up in the chat one more time here for Dustin Benton, as we're going to pull Benton up into the broadcast booth here for his post-race interview. Hey, Dustin, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Let's
Dustin,
go!
my boy, what a run, what a race, man. You had a ton of pressure right there in your back bumper, man. Hargraves, Dickinson were right there knocking on your back bumper all night long here. Right there at the end, a late race caution flag. You had those guys reel right back into you, man. You hit your marks absolutely perfect in those closing 7 laps. You're able to run away with this one and pick up yet again another checkered flag, man. Take us back through that race and how you got it done here tonight.
Yeah, it was a really good race. Me and William had a good race. Bryce was right there, like you said. I don't know. It's this track changes a lot. So early it's the bottom, then it goes to the top, then it moves. Then you got to run the top in 1 and 2, the bottom in 3 and 4. Then you got to go back to running the bottom all the way around. You just got to watch the track and not let the track bite you in the ass.
Absolutely, man. That's always a tricky thing to do, is continue to move around the racetrack and keep up with how the track is changing, and being out in front sometimes, you can kind of overlook it. You continue to stay in that high lane for too long, and then all of a sudden someone gets a run that you don't expect down low, and they end up side by side with you, as we saw some great side by side battling here all throughout the night, man. And we saw some great battles up there at the front of the field. We saw some contact up there. We saw some guys beating down that outside wall, man. But man, that was a ton of fun, and a great race here by everyone out there in the field. Only 2 caution flags, a lot of green flag laps, and a lot of great racing here in this one.
Oh yeah, to be a small track and only have 2 cautions, I mean that's a win in itself. I've seen a lot of league races here, and it'd be a caution fest, but I try to stress and stress and stress it to the drivers that we're not going to drive dirty and we're going to drive a good, clean race, and that's, I mean, it's putting on for better racing, and everybody's got more respect for each other. So hopefully we're doing it the right way, and everybody keeps coming back.
Absolutely, man. Some great racing, some good runs out there for all these drivers. Dustin, no one getting a better run than you here tonight, man, as you're able to hold them all off and lead a lot of laps out there, man. And that 34 ride looked very, very fast once again. Very good out there on the racetrack. As you park it back down here in Victory Lane at Federated Auto Parts Raceway, Dustin, who would you like to thank here for such a amazing run here and such a strong performance out there on the racetrack?
First, Aaron, I got to thank you for coming on board and broadcasting the league for us. You do an amazing job. Everybody likes watching your broadcasts, and I always try to make sure go back and watch. And you just, I don't know, you're just on a different level. Like, you really enjoy it. You're not faking it and out there just doing it for the money. You really enjoy doing it, and you're passionate about it, and it really shows. So I really appreciate you. Give a shout out to Precision Auto Body, Big D's Lawn Care, Throttle Down Motorsports, and my teammates over there. We keep pushing each other and getting faster. Shout out to Wild Bill's Race Designs for always keeping us looking fresh.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, congratulations on picking up the checkered flag here tonight, man. A great run and a great drive, and can't wait until next Friday to see you guys back out there on the racetrack, back in action, as I'm sure you guys will put on another wicked show like this one. And hopefully we'll talk to you back up here in the broadcast booth at the end of next week's race, as that was a heck of a run and a heck of a drive there by you. And hopefully we can see another, couple weeks, duplicate of what we just saw here tonight in that wicked, awesome racing action. And it's going to be a lot of fun here to see how everything plays out over the next few weeks and right up until the final end of that championship race, and seeing who can pick up the championship out there.
Yeah, I mean, the points are really, really tight. I mean, I ain't looked at them since the results from tonight, but we had 3 points separating me and Lon before tonight, and then Jim was only 7 points back. So you had 3 people within 7 points. That's pretty damn close, tight. And then the 4th place, I forget who it was, but whoever's in 4th is only like 20 points back. So it's pretty damn tight. So it's going to come down to the wire for sure.
Absolutely, man. Definitely going to come right down to the wire, probably right down to those final couple races to really figure out who's going to be, able to pick up this championship, and it may come right down to the final race, the final few laps, and that's what we're excited for, man. Is always seeing who can, not only pick up these checkered flags, but who can be the most consistent throughout the entire series and pick up that championship. And you continue to be very, very consistent, continue to have these great runs, and I'm sure we'll see you up there at the end, battling for these championships as you continue to be one of the most consistent drivers out there on a weekly basis in these third street stocks.
Yes, sir. That's what I pride myself on, is consistency. Sometimes I ain't the fastest guy, but I'm always pretty fast and really consistent. So that's what I pride myself on. And why I got you, I'm going to put a shout out there. Anybody, we're in the process of working on the schedule and sponsors and stuff for this next season coming up. Anybody out there is interested in being the title sponsor for next season, get with me, and we can make it happen.
Absolutely, my boy. It would be nice to get some big sponsors in here, and that as long as it's not a lot of money or whatever else, whatever kind of helps out the league a little bit more. But the more and more we can build those sponsorships up and continue to draw in, some good prizes or sponsor money or whatever else for all these drivers, is the more and more cars we're going to have out here on a nightly basis, the more and more drivers we're going to have sign up for the league, and just make it that much bigger, that much better, and continue to show support to not only to the league, but also show them that support to all these drivers as well, and help them out a little bit for all their efforts on running a weekly basis and everything else. Just makes it that much nicer for them to be able to jump out there and race for some extra points and extra money at the end of it, and everything else is a lot of fun, and really puts that extra little bit of a little bit extra there at the end, especially when these drivers are running for those final points and all the payouts and prizes at the end of it.
Yes, sir. Well, my goal is to at least at the very least double the points fund from what it is this year to next year or next season. So I'd like to get a title sponsor that'll cover the cost of the broadcast. That way we can put all the drivers' money into the points fund. But we'll do with what we have to with what we get. Anything, the smallest amount up to covering the whole broadcast for the whole season. Either or, anything helps. That's what I'm trying to say. Get at, but
Absolutely.
we'll take all the help and any of the help we can get.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Dustin, congrats on picking up the checkered flag here in this one, my boy. We look forward to seeing you next week and hopefully seeing you back up here in the broadcast booth.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Aaron.
Beauty. Have yourself a wonderful night, Dustin.
You do, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for that 34 ride of Dustin Benton as he picks up the checkered flag. Man, what a run and what a race by that 34 as we're going to get ready to pull in our second place finisher. Yo, what is good, Mountain Dew? What is good, my boy? I love Mountain Dew coming in, showing the love as well over there on YouTube coming in. What's up, my boy? What's up, homie? What's up, my guy? Papa Mike says, congratulations, Bryce Dickinson, even though you're only 20 feet from me and didn't tell me. What in the world? What in the world? Yo, Trepo coming in, showing the love as well, smashing the like on the stream. Connie Hines coming in, showing the love as well, smashing that like on the stream. Just Viv coming in, saying congratulations, Dustin, and to you, William. Also, a good night had by both of you. Yeah, absolutely a great night by both of them as we're going to get ready to pull that 71H ride up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, William, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Aaron.
William, my boy, what a run, what a race, man. That was a heck of a battle that you and Bryce Dickinson, Dustin Benton put on for us here all evening long as you guys were right there neck and neck all the way through this one, man. That was a heck of a show and heck of a battle out there on the racetrack.
Yeah, for sure. That was a lot of fun tonight. No cautions and we can race like that. Racing side by side for a long time with Ty for sure. Couple times we made contact. I mean, I don't think any of it was definitely intentional by any means. It's just hard racing, and with him and I racing side by side like that, Dustin was kind of able to keep his lead and keep doing what he wanted, where we couldn't really necessarily do what we wanted, so it made it tougher for us for sure. A lot of fun though.
Absolutely, man. Definitely looked like you guys were having a blast out there on the racetrack, going high, going low, a little bit of slide jobs here and there, a little bit of bumping and beating, but that's just good, hard racing, man. Everyone, showing the respect, not spinning each other out or anything else, or giving it that little bit too much out there, as we've seen in, previous races and everything else. Drivers can just send it in there a little bit too far, take guys out as you guys show the respect. They're just run and battle hard and competitively out there. So you guys put on a heck of a show, a heck of a run here. You come up one spot short in this one. Just didn't look like you quite had that restart there at the end as the 34 ride got a good jump on you, and he was just able to hold that gap between you and himself there right down to the checkered flag, but still a great run holding off the 84 ride and all these other tough competitors, as we had a lot of talent out there once again nipping right at your heels, and all you guys right up there in the top three all night long. We saw the rest of the field really stick right there with you, as it didn't really get too sprung out. It didn't really seem like cars were falling off sporadically towards the rear of the field, and made for some great racing as everyone was just right up there at the front of the field battling all throughout, and a lot of good side-by-side battles out there on the racetrack.
Yeah, for sure. This is one of them tracks where it that side by side can really be good for a while there, and it showed tonight. And then towards the end of the race, there you seen it just kind of it went back to its single line where it was definitely the fastest line, and it's just how these tracks on iRacing work. But man, when they're side by side, they're a lot of fun for sure.
Absolutely, man. Ton of fun out there and a ton of great racing. Hargraves, congratulations on the solid second place run here tonight, man. A great run, a great drive by yourself. Who would you like to thank for such a strong performance out there in this one at Federated Auto Parts Raceway?
Yeah, congrats to Dustin on the win tonight. Great racing, Bryce, man, as always. Um, I got to thank you, Aaron, for doing the broadcast. I got to thank MalmElectricMotorsales.com, Vibs Retail Liquor, Wild Bill's Race Designs, KC Speedworks for hooking us up when we jump in them open setup races, and just my family, friends, my daughter for watching, and everyone that supports the league and makes it happen, and having a lot of fun. So hopefully it continues.
Absolutely, my boy. That's what it's all about. You guys out there having some fun on the racetrack, having some good times, and a good run here for yourself as well. That always makes it that much better, especially when you get to jump up here. Talk to me in the broadcast booth means that you had yourself a wonderful night, man, and coming home in the second spot with such great talent out there on the racetrack means that you had yourself a awesome evening and some great runs and some great laps out there, and that's what it's all about. And as you continue to get better and better and better, I'm sure we'll see you back up here in Victory Lane before long. I'm sure we'll see that 71H ride back down here and talking to us, the first driver in the broadcast booth after the checkered flag flies. Man, you're right there all night long, nipping at the heels of that 34 ride. Looked like you, here and there, you're a little bit faster, but there at the end, just looked like you had that little bit better of a car than you. And then obviously that track position always helps, especially on those late race restarts.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you couldn't have really said it any better for sure. It's just one of them deals when you're the guy in second place, you can either follow them and know you're gonna get second, or you can try a different line. And on that restart there, I made up my mind. I knew it was probably slower, but I had made up my mind at that point. I was going to the top to see if I could build something up to work something out on them, and it hurt right away. I just there was just no closing back in on them at that point. But it's always good, hard fun racing, and you got to try things. I mean, otherwise, the outcome's just going to be following them anyway. So the way I looked at it was I wasn't out anything either way, and we were still able to bring home second there. I thought Bryce might have got me, but I was able to barely hold him off.
Absolutely, my man. Well, a great run, a great race here tonight, William. We look forward to seeing you back out on the racetrack next week. Hopefully, we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth and maybe one spot better down here in Victory Lane, my boy. But nonetheless, a great run and a great drive here in this one. And congratulations on your second place finish.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Aaron. Hopefully, we'll talk to you soon, man.
Absolutely. Have yourself a wonderful night, William.
Thanks, dude. You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. William Hargraves. As William coming home there in position number 2, man. What a run. What a race there by that 71H machine, man. That was a heck of a run. Papa Mike, my boy Papa Mike coming in with the 500-star dono. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Much appreciated, Papa Mike, coming in, showing the love with the 500-star dono. Man, you are way too generous, Papa Mike. Way too generous, coming in, showing the love again here tonight. Coming in with the big dono, coming in flexing, absolutely flexing on him. Coming in with that 500-star dono. Much love, much appreciate you, my boy. All the Dickinsons always coming in, showing the love and all the support, man. We appreciate each and every one of you guys, man, especially Papa Mike coming in with another big 500-star dono. Cannot thank you guys enough. Susie coming in. Mama Bear showing the love as well. Awesome job again, Aaron. Absolutely love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. And all the love and the support that you guys show me, man, is absolutely insane. And definitely is not taken for granted, as, man, we always love seeing you guys up in here. And Papa Mike saying that Bryce is grounded. Bryce is grounded. I think Bryce would like to be grounded, honestly, Papa Mike. I think Bryce would prefer to be grounded because then he wouldn't have to leave his room. I would love to be grounded. If I could be grounded and not have to go to work tonight, that would be absolutely wicked. I would love to see that. I would love to be grounded again. I love my room, bro. I don't want to leave my room. I want to stay right here. I don't want to go anywhere else. I'm good. I'm good with being grounded. I'd love to be grounded and have to just stay home all night long. That would be dope. I would be totally down to do that. Be totally down to do that. Peacemaker, love the lives and the videos. Let's go. I love Mountain Dew. That's what I like to hear, my boy. That's what I like to hear, homie. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button over there on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like, share, and follow over on Facebook Gaming as well as we continue to grow on all pages. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you check us out on Kick as well. It's actually going to get pretty good. I do believe Sunday Kick is coming out with their app, so they will have a mobile app for the Kick website, which is going to make things that much better over there, that much easier to use and everything else. So really look forward to seeing how Kick can grow and everything else, and hopefully we continue to build that up. And you know, they got some cool things going on over there that I'm pretty excited to see over there on Kick Gaming. So it's going to be pretty cool. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, give it up here for our third place finisher, the 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson. As Bryce coming home here in position number 3 tonight. We're going to bring Bryce up into the broadcast booth. Hey, Brycey Bear, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
I sure do.
Bryce, my boy, what a run, what a race, man. Take us back through that one as you battled there, you know, for so many laps up at the front of the field. You were all over the back bumper of Dustin Benton trying to get that lead away. We saw you battling side by side and back and forth there with Hargraves. Looked like you guys were having a ton of fun out there. Some awesome racing, some great racing out there on the racetrack all throughout this 50-lap feature event.
Oh yeah, it was nothing but fun. I know Hargraves and we respect each other pretty good, so I knew there was going to be no hard feelings if we bumped each other or if something happened. I knew at the end of the day it was going to be okay because there was that respect there. But hats off to Dustin. I mean, he took it from the green flag and just kind of drove away from us. I know Hargraves probably would have had something for him if I didn't keep battling for him, but I wasn't going to let them slip out of my hands that easy.
Absolutely, man. You're sticking right there with them. Any mistake that the top two made there, you're right there ready to pounce, being able to jump up and try to get around them, trying to make those moves. And, you know, for a long time, you know, it looked like you were maybe the faster car out there. It looked like, you know, you got around Hargraves when he was trying to get around the 34 ride, as it looks like Dustin right through the middle portion of that race was starting to struggle a little bit up on the high side, and you're right there all over his back bumper trying to find a way to get around him. But unfortunately, just having that top spot and having that, you know, that main lane where it was really a one-lane racetrack for a lot of times around the racetrack, you know, just being in that top spot and being able to hold you guys at bay and keeping you guys behind him is all he really needed to do. He didn't have to be the fastest car out there, just had to be that car with the track position. And unfortunately, you and Hargraves just couldn't quite find a way to get around that 34 ride here tonight.
Yeah, that's a one fun thing about this track is you never really know where it's going to go. You just kind of have to be on top of the ball. There for a while, I was getting yelled at in the Discord by Keith, telling me I needed to get down sooner, and I'm sure I won't hear the end of that one. But we listened. We're getting better. It's all thanks to him and the boys over at NLR. They keep pushing me to get better and get to where I am today. So huge shout out to Keith. I had Jamie talking to me there too during that race, kind of telling me where he was quick too. So I got to thank old Jamie Massey for that one. Also got to thank Papa Mike, Mama Bear, Sweet Tea Gang, NH Lens, everybody who keeps me, you know, really going on this sim. Huge shout out to them. Wouldn't be here without them.
Absolutely, Bryce. As we continue to see that 84 ride get better and better and better, we continue to see you have these good solid runs up inside the top 3 and picking up these checkered flags. We know, you know, that consistency is just going to continue to grow more and more and more. We're going to continue to see that 84 ride up here at the front of the field and competing for these race wins, and we always love to see that. Hopefully we can see you in the Sweet Tea Gang ride of Ty up here as well, and see you guys all up here, you know, duking it out and picking up some checkered flags and being able to talk to you up here in the broadcast booth, as we always like having you guys up here in the broadcast booth talking to us post-race. Means that you guys had another wicked run and another great night, and we like seeing you guys up here, you know, talking to us at the end of the evening.
Oh yeah, it definitely feels good in this league too when I'm running for rookie of the year, and I don't know how well the points are looking in that, but I'm feeling pretty confident after this race.
Absolutely, man. Consistency is key, and you've been very, very consistent here in this one. It seems like it's going to be a very tight battle at the front of the field here for points all throughout this one. It seems like the same, 5 cars or so are consistently up there in the top, top 5 every single night. It seems like we see the same guys up here every single week, including yourself up here, just continuously having these good, solid runs, being that consistent driver, and that's why you're sitting in that, that rookie of the year position right now for the best car and the rookie cars out here. So we're going to see that continue to build more and more and more. We see that momentum continuing to build for you, and I know one of these nights we'll see it down here in Victory Lane.
Hey, that's the goal. We're gonna try and keep it under our belt and not look back.
Absolutely, Bryce. Well, congratulations on a solid third place run here tonight, my boy. That car looked very good out there, and we look forward to seeing you back out on the racetrack here throughout all of next week, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth a few more times, and hopefully we'll see you up here in Victory Lane one of these nights.
Hell yeah, brother, that's a goal.
Absolutely, Bryce. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and have yourself a wonderful night.
You too, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. Bryce Dickinson. Brycey Bear coming in. Great broadcast. At least he remembered me in the interview. At least he remembered you in the interview, Mike. At least he remembered you in the post-race interview. I mean, it would have been nice if he would have told you, a little bit beforehand that, you guys were actually racing and everything else out there. That would have been nice. That would have been nice if he would have told you. You could have been here way earlier and saw all the action right from the drop of the green flag. But, of course he didn't let you know. Of course he didn't let you know. Genosaurus Rex coming in, showing the love. Hey, peace. How you doing, Jen? I'm always doing good, my girl. I'm always doing my good. Thank you for tuning in, showing some love over there on the old Kick. Over there on Kick, showing the love. If you guys haven't already, let me see if we can grab the Kick app here real quick. Let me see if we can find this. If you guys haven't already, check out Kick. Jump over there and, if you guys want, make an account. Make some love over there. Show some love. Drop your boy a follow over there on Kick. Show some love. Drop your boy mute myself there. As Kick is a new streaming service. It's kind of just getting underway. It's built by streamers for streamers. It's not anywhere that we're going to solidly yet. We're gonna have to wait and see how Facebook plays out. We're gonna have to wait and see how YouTube plays out and everything all together. But Kick is doing some cool things over there. They're really making some things happen. They're really showing that they got something going over there, which is absolutely it's cool to see. It's definitely awesome to see, and it'd be nice to see that continue to grow more and more and more, and see where that can go and see where that can build over there on a new streaming service that's going to be a little bit better and a little bit cooler, kind of like Twitch, but not quite like Twitch. It's new. It's got some great bonuses in there for all the streamers and everything else, where it may help subsidize, monthly payments and everything else, and may help really make us, get to that point of, being able to go full time is amazing thing. Jen says, much love, sir. How's the stream been today? Jen, it's been absolutely wicked here tonight. It's been absolutely wicked. Another amazing stream, my girl. It's been another amazing stream. This platform has been amazing for me so far. Yeah, it's been absolutely wicked. I haven't really pushed it too much on any of my socials or anything else. And honestly, with iRacing, it's not huge over on Kick yet. So, if we can be the top guy when everyone kind of floods over to Kick, then that's what we really look forward to. But, for the most part, it's been really, really good over there. It's been a lot of fun over on Kick, and we continue to want to, keep striving to get better and bigger and bigger and bigger over here as well, and trying to make some cool things happen. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. And it's all about, not putting all of our eggs in one basket. That's what we don't want to do. We don't want to have all of our eggs in one basket. We want to continue to kind of spread it out and everything else, and continue to have, that ability to be able to, go from, one site to another site or whatever else, or, if, Facebook is down, it's nice that we can jump over onto Twitch or Kick or YouTube and be able to stream over there, or, if, Twitch is down and YouTube's down, then we have Facebook, we have Kick, we have those areas that we can kind of multi-stream to, or we can at least jump into and, put on some good shows for everybody. That's what it's all about. Gotta make them eggs nice and smooth, not all lumpy. Exactly. You gotta have them nice and smooth and out and pretty and everything else. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be calling it there on that note, man. A wicked night of racing action, a lot of fun. We saw some great battles out there, man. Only a couple caution flags, which made it very good, clean racing, and a lot of fun out there on the racetrack. And man, we look forward to seeing these guys duke it out every single week, as they always put on a great show for us week in and week out, man, and it's always a ton of fun. So without a doubt, thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful night. Have a good night, sir. Jen, I hope you have yourself a wonderful evening as well. Hopefully you have yourself a wonderful night. But yeah, unfortunately, we got to call it there. An awesome night of racing action. We look forward to seeing you guys all here tomorrow night, as we actually have another show tomorrow evening. We're going to be switching it up actually tomorrow. We're not going to be on the dirt. We're going to be on the pavement. Some short track racing nonetheless, but on the pavement in the super late models. So it's going to be a lot of fun to watch that one as well, and mix it up a little bit with a little bit of a different racing style is going to make for a ton of fun. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more racing action. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Much love. Have yourselves a great night. Let's go, Matsy. That's what I like to see, my boy. That's what I like to see, homie. We'll see you tomorrow night. That'll be fun to watch. You and Hackney out there duking it out in the pavement. Woo! Oh, baby!
yeah. I'm the baddest chick. I'm not a thick. I'm about my business. Show her money clip. Sushi got it. Make that money quick. 나를 with the bags. They don't know what hit. All I got is money on my mind. Dedicated, steady on my grind. 내가 원하는 삶으로. Laser focus to my goals. All I got is money on my mind. I won't stop till everything is mine. 내가 원하는 삶으로. 갈 때까지 let's get this money. Euros, dollar bills, getting this on 아래. Let's get this money. One yen, yuan, better know I'm on it. Let's get this money. 이끌 모아대서 나 한꺼번에. Let's get this money. I don't care where you're from. Get your hustle up and flowing. 건방진 money. 싸가지 rich. 미친 baller. 겁 없는 drip. Yeah, baby, won't you stunt on 'em? They act like you can't fuck on 'em. All I got is money on my mind. Dedicated, steady on my grind. 내가 원하는 삶으로. Laser focus to my goal. All I got is money on my mind. I won't stop till everything is mine. 내가 원하는 삶으로. 갈 때까지 let's get this money. Euros, dollar bills, getting this on 아래. Let's get this money. One yen, yuan, better know